The Sonic 3 trailer threw me for a loop, and my head's still ringing. I was right, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But first, 50.8% of our viewers are not subscribed. We're only 10 subs away from hitting the 4,000 subscriber mark, so join the Empire today, and together we will rule the internet. And now, I've been waiting for you, Sonic 3 trailer. You have arrived at last. Admittedly, I should have been more patient, but hey, live and learn, I guess. I know everyone's already made their videos on the trailer, but growing up a Sega kid, I gotta throw my hat into the ring and talk about it.
I just hope I'm not too late.
Our favorite trio of Sonic heroes are rolling around at the speed of sound, enjoying life in Green Hills, when out of the blue they're approached by a general from Gun, a secret government paramilitary shadow agency, who've been getting the poop kicked out of them by the ultimate life form, the edgiest of Hedgehogs, my boy, Shadow, voiced by the one and only Keanu Reeves. And not to brag or anything, but back in December of 2021, during their marketing campaign for Sonic 2, they ran their Matrix parody Red Quill, Blue Quill poster, asking fans who they thought Keanu would pick, and I said, I'd like him to pick the Black Quill and play Shadow. He's basically John Wick and Neo in Hedgehog form. So yeah, chalk it up to me being the chosen one or seeing the future through the Force or whatever, but I called that one back in 2021. And everything I've seen of Shadow in this trailer is gonna get me running to theaters in December like... Shadow looks totally wizard in this trailer, going through gun soldiers like Jet Li in the one, riding his Hedgehog, and being a general menace to society. Everyone's favorite knucklehead tries to pick a fight with them, and it ends just about as well as you might expect. My only real complaint, and it's a small one at that, is that I wish Shadow's energy was green instead of gold since he uses Chaos Control, but it may have something to do with the plot of the film, so I won't be too picky about that just yet. But speaking of the plot, we also got a wizard shot of Shadow in a green Bacta tank looking at Maria, and all I can say is, if they follow the storyline from the game, let's just say this particular Sonic adventure will be a bit on the dark side, which is fine by me. After receiving the ultimate beatdown from the ultimate life form, Sonic and his friends end up with egg on their face, leading them back to Eggman himself for a superhero-supervillain team-up. Because where there's a quill, there's a way. And it's great to see Jim Carrey back as not only Eggman, but also his grandfather, Professor Gerald Robotnik. I called that too, by the way.
Look at this. See? I'm right again.
Not only does the trailer look equal parts fun and exciting, they even found a way to work the chows into this by having the Sonic team meet with the Gun General in a themed restaurant in Japan by the looks of it. And I still say we need a VR Chow Garden game. Those little guys were stinking cute. Now, it's no secret that typically video game adaptations are not entirely successful. Like Borderlands, for instance, which is currently sitting at an abysmal 10% on Rotten Tomatoes. But with the Sonic films, something unexpected happened. It was actually good. The sequel was even better, and if this trailer is any indication, we may have the very first quality video game film trilogy on our hands, and it's all thanks to Jeff Fowler. Not only has he directed all 3 Sonic films, what some of you may not know is that he worked on the Shadow the Hedgehog game from 2005 as well. As he stated on Twitter, one of my first jobs in the VFX industry was animating this amazing character for his first Sega standalone video game. 20 years later, I could not feel more honored to bring Shadow to the big screen in Sonic Movie 3. And needless to say, I'm all revved up to see it. But what did you think of the trailer? And what's the best or worst video game movie adaptation you've ever seen? Comment below and let me know. Before we go, I want to thank all my wizards for their continued support. You guys help make the magic happen around here, and you're totally wizard. If you'd like to be part of what we're doing here, you can help keep the channel alive by becoming a monthly member on our Ko-fi page. A link is in the pinned comment. We have a lot of exciting things on the horizon, so join us by becoming a member, and let's create something together.